Into the power.
Hey, hope you guys enjoyed that intro. That's my new epic field blog intro, but I guess you already knew that. Now, of course, the titles went by way too quickly. I'm actually quite proud of it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And it's rather appropriate because the game that I'm going to review today, where is it? Let's see. The game that I actually have today, or rather what I'm going to review, is this one. Great, Galo 3. Like, I really need that. And I can't resell this one, but this one's so piece of garbage. It's a piece of garbage, but you know what? I got another use for it. Hang on. Well, it's like if you can't find another use for it, if you can't trade it in, if you can't do anything, then find another use for it. In this case, use it as a butt scratcher because of how utterly crappy it is. Now, moving on. I know I got it somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Today I'm going to review the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. You know, this just brings back so many childhood memories for me, like literally back during the time when I was like, I don't know, since a very, this brought back so many memories. I mean, I remember being, I guesstimate, around like 4 years old. Yeah, that sounds about right, 4 years old, because I was very young when I started playing the old NES. And two of the games that I had was Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. And ever since, I really can't go in depth on it, I mean, because it was so long ago, but I remember how annoyed I would get at these games, but also how much fun it was after I beat a Robot Master. And a couple of days ago I started to think, well, what can I do? Because I'm trying to find a lot of the market value for games has kind of gone down in my opinion. Like, paying $60 for a game and then have it be extremely short just really isn't all that great. I mean, paying $60 for a game and it's only like 15 hours. I played this for days on end with written down passwords. I mean, it took me 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks just to get past like 3 of the Robot Masters. It's just that I started looking for older games or collaborations like this or, the Capcom Classics Collection because, I mean, stuff like the Capcom Classics Collection and all that, just older games to me I think are making a comeback just because nobody wants to buy a lot of these new games that are coming out. And I can't blame them. Why would they want to buy something that they're not going to get much, if not all, replay value out of? But I'm not here to complain about that. I'm not here to talk about the Capcom Classics Collection. I'm here to talk about the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Yeah, that's what I came here to do. And that's what I'm going to do. So sit back, relax, and hopefully, enjoy the video. And hopefully I won't overrun the time on YouTube because I really don't want to split this video up neither. Moving on. Alright, this isn't exactly the most perfect camera angle. Whoop. It's not exactly the most perfect camera angle, but if you look, this is the introduction screen. You got like an options, you got secrets, which unlocks like bonus content. You got start game, you can start a new game. And one cool thing is that this game has an autosave feature which does take away from the nostalgia. But as you can see, Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 arcade games here that were never released in the US. Anyway, yeah, you get you got two games. You got Mega Man 2, The Power Fighters, and Mega Man The Power Battle, which were never released in the US. They were like in Japanese arcades. Now, who am I going to face here? I think I'll pick Mega Man 5. You know, this... Yeah, each one has like a loading screen. Each one has the original introductions from when the games came out, minus the fact that... You know, minus the fact of like, what is it now? It's kind of hard to really describe, but it pretty much has like the original intro, and there are like a few changes and stuff. Some are small, some are major, whatever, you know. The main point is there's changes, and it's just, yeah, and of course you get helpful hints here throughout the games and a map. You get like a little map screen. Let me show you here, other than like hints and stuff. They give you like a map of where your repoints are, like the green is where you restarted if you die, and the red is like the main boss. This returns you to like the main title screen of like the game. This one, which I'm going to hit right now, returns you back to the game room, which is pretty much where you start right back at the very, very beginning of, you know, this game. And voila, you know, it's nothing really fancy. Now, I'm going to pick another one here. Alright, now, let's see, what's the next one I'm going to pick? No. Trying to think here. I guess I'll go with Mega Man 8. Why not? Why not? Let me turn the volume up on this one. Now just look at this. This is Mega Man 8 that originally came out on the first PlayStation. I mean, look at that. Why couldn't they ever have this in one of the cartoons? This just looks awesome. It looks badass, man. Oh, blast through the boulder and just rip Gutsman a new one. This is beautiful, man. Now, if you kind of notice and you listen to it, this is actually the intro song that I put in like my intro video. This is actually the song that I found like an MP3 of it. And for those of y'all who say, oh, it's copyright, don't worry, the copyright information is going to be in the video, suckers, so, you know, joke's on you. Yeah, this sounded cool, and I thought I'll use this for, like, the music for my intro video, so, yeah, now you know where I got the intro music from. It's quite appropriate, isn't it? Alright, continue where I left off. I'm going to have to split this video in two, which I really don't want to do, but oh well. Now listen to this. Hang on a second, let me turn it up a little bit. Listen to that. That just sounds awesome, doesn't it? Just sounds awesome, doesn't it? That's like the frickin'... That is probably one of the better stage musics in a Mega Man series. Now let me turn the TV down here before the neighbors start throwing a fit. And one thing as a side note, Capcom gets really desperate with names like, here's Astro Man, here's Search Man, here's Bubble Man, here's like Swordsman. Man, Capcom just gets desperate with frickin', you know, Robot Master names. It's actually kind of funny. Next thing you know, they'll make Booger Man and